Welcome back, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you guys and girls. I was talking to someone the other day, and they're like, the beautiful thing about Pennsylvania is the scenery. And although I feel like I'm kind of in Hollywood Hills, driving around here, the scenery is pretty nice here. Today is not trash picking day, it's not flea market day, it's auction day. So I went to this auction. Oh man, I went to this auction. There's the second day of the auction for this place. The other auction was probably like 2 weeks ago, and the prices were so insane you wouldn't believe it. But I'm going back because today looks like it's the junkier stuff. Let me just say the lower end stuff. So let's make it a good one and find some treasure. What do you say? Let's do it. Alright, so at the auction, so far looks like a lot of linens, which if you're into linens, I'll definitely show you guys what's there. I do have some intention to buy some quilts, but I just know from last time this auction went really, really high. But she's also selling probably the contents of here. You seeing much?
Not much. Not much at all.
Probably the contents of this and the contents inside this barn. But it looks like just a lot of rotted wood. Some old wood, but a lot of it's rotted. Like that door is all completely busted. Whatever that is, it's pretty cool. Oh, jeez. These doors are pretty neat. So this is something I just don't know much about. Just straight up linens and fabric. Alright, looks like everything with tape on it, not for sale. Not for sale. Not for sale. Like everything that I'd be really interested in, like a machinist box, possibly older books, more boxes. Not for sale, not for sale. The only thing in here that is for sale is this. I don't even know how you fit that through that door. I don't know like how you'd even get up those stairs, but if he sold the contents of the basement, I mean obviously all this stuff's not going, but the right side there's a decent amount of stuff. We got a bunch of copperware here, all a bunch of tools, a bunch of toolboxes. Ooh, that's a really nice box. That's a really nice box. Wow, it's cool. Love that. Oh, it might be it's a sewing. Haha, it's a sewing table.
Sold 40 a lot, come on down, number 32. Guys, we've got a nice Dutch oven there, and we also have a small kettle, 2 for 1. Who's got 10 for both? 10 for both now, 15 and 20. 25, shutter holders, but they're all cast iron, guys. There's a whole bag. Well, there's a bag. Yeah. Great. Took 3 rugs, Joe. Before I start that, anybody else $1 a piece on rugs? Now 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Sold $1 a piece. Come on down. 29. Take a bunch. Now on the shutter dogs. 25 on the lot. 25 on the lot. Now 30.
If you guys buy picker's rights, you must sign a waiver, which I have prepared, which says that you will hold me and the owners harmless from any injury or. But does anybody have any interest in anything?
Holy smokes.
I know. There's a lot of flooring over there in that little lean-to, like random with pine flooring. But again, it's okay. You're not going to hurt my thread.
Alright, so I bought all of this. I bought a lot of contents. All of this for $5. Like the whole row. I hope it sells. It's a lot of different fabric pieces, small doilies and lace. Should do alright for $5. I also bought the contents of the sheds because I want all the shutters and the remaining contents of the basement. So we'll see how this goes. I guess I'll start packing. Alright, I also bought all the contents in the basement. There's Dremels, lots of hardware, lots of stuff. Found some cool things. There's a lot of solder as well, which will sell. Old door hinges and brackets in here. Nice teapot, that's early. Some really cool things down here, all for $5. So I'm going to try to get as much as I can. The only issue is the stairs are pretty bad. Like, I can't fit 1 foot on it sideways. That's how narrow and small they are. But we'll grab most of this stuff. Alright, so I'm inside the barn because I bought the contents of the barn. Digging through this, we have a cobalt blue Sights bottle, completely busted. I mean, that's been busted for a while. You can see that. And it looks like there used to be a whole box down here of bottles, so I'm going to try to excavate any sort of good ones. No, you can see they're all busted over there. So maybe there's 1 or 2. I see another one busted down there. That's a shame because this one is a couple $100. And this is underneath all sorts of wood, so they probably never even saw this. It would have been one of those things like pick or found, an old barn thing, but kind of a shame. I'm trying to grab this box right there. I'm crawling through an entire barn just to grab this one box. I'm really hoping it's not busted. Alright, so aside from the shutters, this is what I've been able to rescue out of there. This, I think, is a headboard, very ornate. Got a green box. I think this is a dough box. There's one here that sold for $240. It wasn't in much better shape than that. It was in better shape, but it wasn't. That has the look to it. This huge, like, C-clamp looking thing, that's pretty cool. And you got some galvanized tubs. It's a lot of just wood, but I'm going to take all the shutters. I don't know how much more space I have, but really cool finds. Alright, so I made it back. Where was it? Oh, here it is. Trash can. So after all the stuff in the yard or by the shed, I ended up grabbing all of this, which is all copper brass. This is a brass fixture. So I'm going to have to sit down and actually separate all this stuff. These are all red brass, that's copper, so you got to cut off that so you get red. So it's a whole process. This will probably take me, 10-15 minutes to process, to do all that. But there's probably, I'll be honest, there might be $50, $55, $60 worth of copper and brass in here, which is excellent because I only paid, I think, $21 or $25 for everything. That includes all of this, and there were definitely some great scores. I do have almost all the linens in here. They are all buried, as you see. Lots of tools as well. Kind of a cool piece here. Here are your sewing boxes. A lot of people who might be into crafting love these. They do sell very, very well. And if you ever buy one of those sewing things or the sewing stands with the whole case, the whole assembly, and you can't sell the actual sewing machine or the stand or whatever it might be, take these out and do sell them, because you know, a set of these, I don't know what they're going for right now. There was a time where you can get 40 or 50 or 60 bucks for a set of 4. You do have some older buttons in here as well. So a lot of cool stuff. This is a nice old box. I found that in the basement. That will come out. I'm taking out a couple of these really good pieces because I don't want to bring it to my flea market, which is kind of, I wouldn't say a junk flea market, but definitely, you know, stuff like this belongs at Lambertville or New Hope, maybe Renninger's. It's a nice flower pot. So really, really cool things all around. I did fetch that green box out of there. I do have all of this as well as more scrap metal I have to take out. Some really, really cool, I think these are like doorknobs, or not doorknobs, or door pulls. Whole lot of those. Fun day. Here we got a lot of old hardware. Good stuff probably for Etsy. Lots of neat pieces in here. This is, I like the color on this one. Very, very cool. So I do have a bunch of stuff in here. I tried documenting more. Got an old Craftsman Italian pumice. I tried to document more. It was just very, very difficult. Oh yeah, I also grabbed all these license plates that were in the basement. They're kind of beat up. Might be some old ones. Nah, they're pretty much shot. Maybe somebody will buy them, a couple dollars each. I tried to document more. It was just really, really difficult to document anything in the basement because it was so dark, and I just know how cameras work. But you'll see a bunch of stuff at the flea market for tomorrow's video. I'm taking out a bunch. It's going to be kind of unfortunate because there's probably going to be some stuff that I miss, but there's just no way I'm going to be able to unload all this in the next 2 or 3 hours. Well, probably only have about 2 or 3 hours of daylight, and then reload all this stuff and then go to the flea market tomorrow. It's just not enough hours in a day. So I'll just have to see what I have in the morning and see what I have and what I'm selling, and then probably sell that accordingly. But overall, another very, very fun day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yet another treasure hunt. Thank you for coming along. Always a blast. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe down below to see where the stuff goes or to experience more treasure hunts. Catch up with you guys next time for the next adventure. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.